Well, the snowstorm this weekend across the Northeast will add on to the snowpack across the Northeast. I'm Northeast WX's forecaster Alex. So I'm going to start off with showing you the 500 millibar, which I always do before a storm, and then get right to my impact map and snowfall map. I'm not going to show you many model runs today because the biggest issue is the debate is how much snow will fall, and I will answer you that without bombarding you with all these scientific models. So first things first, let's get my writing out. Here we go. So this is late Saturday night. You can see our energy across Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, this area. But the biggest key is the storm track. The storm is taking a track like this, more or less, and then cutting. It's cutting up in that fashion instead of coming out to sea and then hugging the coast. It's not going to happen. It'll be a cutter. And usually with these storms, you see a tropical maritime air mass across the Gulf of Mexico. Down here, and tropical maritime is a warm and moist air mass that forms in the tropics. It's trying to move up east, move up north, but at the same time we have a polar continental air mass, cold dry air mass moving south, trying to push south. And the question is, which one will win out? And usually it's the warm air. With this storm, I think it will be the warm air as well, but I think the warm air will come in after the precipitation is done in most areas, which is why I think it will be a mostly snow, sleet, maybe freezing rain event for much of the area. But anyway, where these two air masses collide, where this cold polar continental air mass collides with this warm tropical maritime air mass, somewhere in here you see heavy precip. The concern is that this area that we'll see the heaviest precip won't be all snow. However, just north of there, just let's say PA Turnpike, this area, I think it will be all snow. Maybe mixing it with sleet and freezing rain towards the end, but it'll be mostly snow, and you'll see significant snow totals over there. Alright, now let's get to my impact map that I have for you on my Twitter page that a lot of you probably saw. Oops, I don't want this. Here we go. You know what, let's go back because we had problems with this last time. I'm very sorry everyone for that pause. We've had huge troubles with this these past couple days now, but now I got it to work. So let's get my writing out real quick. Alright, so the all snow will be sorry, from Harrisburg, Allentown, Scranton, Pittsburgh, Albany, Rochester, Buffalo, all snow. It'll basically be a PA Turnpike on north. It's going to be all snow. All snow. The biggest question is New York City, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington. When will this warm air make it up? And when will you go over to rain? If you go over to rain. So right now I think that the precipitation in the snow will start at noon, 11 a.m. 1 in Baltimore, and then keep on snowing. I think between 3 p.m. and let's say 7, 8, maybe even 9 p.m. I think you're going to be seeing heavy snow in Washington D.C. and Baltimore, which is why I like 3 to 6 inches for you guys. Philadelphia, same thing, except it'll start a little later, maybe noon to 1. And I think you'll also see heavy snow, a good period of heavy snow in New York City. Snow will start between 1 and 3 p.m. and heavy at times, especially in the evening, before transitioning to sleet and freezing rain later on. Let's say about 3 a.m., 2 a.m., transitioning to sleet, freezing rain. Now down towards the Jersey Shore. I like this would be for Point Pleasant, Ocean City, Atlantic City, Cape May, Wildwood. It'll be a mix. You'll start off as maybe you'll start off quickly as snow, then quickly go over to sleet, freezing rain, and then towards Saturday evening night you'll go over to all rain. I believe that the snow rain line will be hovering, just sitting over this area, just south of DC. Out the Jersey Shore, maybe South Shore, Long Island, like this. The rain snow line, I'm pretty sure by tomorrow, late evening, early night, that's where the rain snow line will be. And it's gonna stay there for a while. And right just to the north of the rain snow line, you always see the heaviest snow. And look at that. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Columbia, Philadelphia, I'll include you in this. Even New York City, most of Long Island. This area, I mean, you're seeing heavy snow at this time because you're just north of the rain snow line. That's where you see the heaviest snow, and this is where you'll see most of your accumulation. All right, so this is going to take me now to my snowfall accumulation map. Once again, I'm very sorry. Just we've been having trouble with this all day. Okay, so here's our snowfall map. I'll try to hammer down accumulations for you. And, listen, I feel real good about this snowfall map. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll have some slight changes, but I feel confident with this. Close calls are going to be DC, Baltimore, and Philadelphia. Those will be tough calls. New York City, I like 3 to 6. So let's start off north to south, all the way up in Maine, Portland, Maine, like 3 to 6 for you. Manchester, Nausea, I like 3 to 6. Boston, you'll be a tough call. I have you in the 3 to 6 right now, but I like the 3 more than the 6. Providence, Fall River, 3 to 6 for you guys. Most of all of Rhode Island is 3 to 6. I still like the 4, 3 maybe. New Haven, all of Connecticut, I have you in 3 to 6. Northern Shore, Long Island, just the southern shore, I have in a 1 to 3. Again, this can go up. In Southern Shore, Long Island, this can go down. Right now, I like the 3 to 6, the 1 to 3. I like the 3 more than the 1, but again, this can still change. New York City, so Northern Shore of Long Island, New York City, northeastern Jersey, let's say Passaic County, Morris County, Warren, Union, Middlesex County. This area in here, I like 3 to 6. I like the 4 or the 5. I don't think you'll see 6, but at 6 is possible. The latest model, some models are leaning towards a 6, but I like 3 to 6 for you guys. Philadelphia, 3 to 6. And in Philadelphia, I think you'll be pushing close to the 5-6 inch range, depending on how far the rain snow line makes it. But right now, I like the 5-6 inch. Washington D.C., you're really on the cusp of 1 to 3, 3 to 6. I can see 1 inch, 1 to 2 inches. I can also see 6 to 8 in Washington D.C. Depends how fast this warm air marches north. But right now, I like 3 to 6. I would like the 4 or 5 more than the 3 or 6. Okay, our bullseye will be from northern West Virginia all the way up towards central Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, into the Hudson Valley of New York. This area, like 6 to 8 plus. The areas that I think will be over 8 inches will be southern PA. This includes the Mason-Dixon line and extreme northern Maryland into West Virginia. That'll be the 8 plus if there is any 8 pluses. But this whole area will see 6 to 8 inches. Again, notice I include Sussex County, New Jersey in it. I include Hudson Valley in New York. Scranton, New York, 6 to 8. I include the 6 more than the 8. Harrisburg, Harrisburg, I think you can see 8 inches. I would not be surprised to see 8 inches out of Harrisburg. Allentown, I like 6 to 8. The 6 more than 8. Lancaster, I like the 7. You can also push 8. You're close to the 8 inch mark. So that's what I have so far for accumulations. I'll have possibly another video later on tonight, maybe even tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning I'll definitely have a video if there's any updates, changes in the snowfall forecast. But for now, I like this map. And stay tuned. If you have any questions, you can ask me or follow me on Twitter at NYC Weather News. And this is going to be a tricky storm. Surprises for some are possible.